The file is open. A resident individual wants to remit money abroad, but
The purpose, sealing, reporting,
and tax collection trail must line up. Let's zoom out to the full FEMA architecture. Here's the first half of that regulatory map.
and the second half, we're pinpointing exactly Module F7, Liberalized Remittance Scheme.
Back to our active file. We need to test the client's planned outward remittances.
The absolute financial ceiling permitted under LRS, exactly $250,000 US. That acts as a strict, hard annual limit for permitted current or capital account transactions.
Crucially, LRS applies exclusively to resident individuals, and it's tracked precisely by their individual PAN.
Next up, the purpose check. Remittances have to match permitted categories like studies, medical, or property. Interestingly, resident relatives can actually pool those individual limits to jointly acquire overseas property. So, we have to test which specific transactions actually eat into this rigid limit and which don't. For example, foreign securities from inheritance or relative gifts are completely excluded. They don't consume that ceiling.
Shifting gears to compliance tracking, this is completely handled by the authorized dealer bank.
The reporting rhythm is tight. We're talking monthly ORS filings plus daily next working day XBRL reports.
Every single LRS remittance has to perfectly tally with its specific designated Feders purpose code.
Finally, the tax impact. That's tax collected at source under the Income Tax Act 2025. For education or medical purposes over a 10 lakh threshold, the TCS rate is just 2%. Contrast that with a heavy 20% rate applied to other LRS purposes over that same threshold. Just remember, TCS is purely a tax step. It's completely separate from FEMA permissibility conditions.
By the time you finish, 3 capabilities should become clear.
Identify LRS applicability, test the purpose, ceiling, and exclusions, and connect AD reporting with TCS treatment. Let's begin the module interactions for Module F7, Liberalized Remittance Scheme.